My dear JEE 2025 warriors, if you are looking for a proper action plan and a roadmap for the remaining few months, because JEE mains is not really far away, we need to get going. And if you're worried that your preparation is not up to the mark, in fact, even if you think you are at zero level, I will give you in this very quick video a complete strategy for getting 99 plus percentile, in fact 99.99 percentile. And this action plan has been made over the years of experience of teaching and seeing, training and mentoring lakhs of students. So my dear students, let's get straight to the point and make sure that you are liking this video, because YouTube understands when you like this particular video, you are interested in JEE and it will keep you away from distractions. And make sure you are subscribed so that you do not miss any of the academic classes that I and my team conduct on this particular channel. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you a complete idea of how the competition is. I'm going to give you a complete timeline, also a 4-point approach for syllabus completion. Okay, even if you have not completed much, 3 steps to master any chapter of JEE. Okay, this is valid for maths, physics, chemistry, all the 3. And chapter completion checklist, also a magic timetable, how to study even when there is school. If you do not have school, then even better, you can utilize that time for further studies. How to take the tests and the best resources that you can use. All of this in this video, make sure you are liking it. Now, the most important thing is saying no to distractions. And I have not put that up as a pointer over here, but this is the most important thing. You have to make sacrifices. You have to let go of social media. You have to probably stay away from negative friends. In fact, sometimes even those friends whose intentions are not wrong, but maybe they are not oriented towards JEE. Maybe their exams that they are preparing for are not so serious. So maybe you will have to say no to few activities which you are used to, and probably if the friendship is true or if the person understands you well, they will also appreciate that positively. It's very hard, but you need to do it. You might have to give up on gaming, TV, or any such activity which takes away your time, and even the other distractions, whatever it may be. It could be boyfriend, girlfriend, it could be movies, any random thing which distracts you. You have to find a way to slowly minimize it. You have to understand that what is important is JEE. Nothing else matters, nothing else compares for the next couple of months apart from JEE. So JEE, fill it up in your books, fill it up as a chart, fill it up on your wall, so that you know that when something is not useful, you are letting it go and sacrificing it. Now, understand why this sacrifice is needed. If you just look at the pure numbers and the statistics, it's completely shocking. Some of you might know it already. Around 14 to 15 lakh students were unique candidates. JEE mains happens 2 times. Maybe 10 lakh wrote first time, maybe 10 lakh wrote next time. So a lot of people think, okay, 10 lakh candidates have written the exam. No, some of the candidates might not have given one of the attempts. So the unique candidates is 14 to 15 lakhs. Before that, it was lesser than that. So maybe this year it could be even more. And there is a spillover effect which will happen from the NEET exam because of the scams happening, etc. So many students will also keep their engineering options open. Hence, you might expect this number to go up slightly, maybe even till 16 to 17 lakhs. Now, the interesting part which happened this year was the cutoffs. There were years when the cutoff percentiles were 88, 89 percentile or even 90 percentile. But this year in 2024, the percentiles have gone up. Now, when you look at 93 percentile, you get to think that, oh my God, it is so good. Sir, I cleared JEE mains 94 percentile. But at what cost? Understand, at 93 percentile, your open rank will be in 1 lakh. Yes, 1 lakh. That is what your percentile will be in open category. Meaning, even though you have qualified, your ranking is so low, you will not get any NIT. Plus, when you prepare for JEE Advanced, you're just eligible for JEE Advanced, your score might not be up to the mark unless you do something really magical. So do not think of percentile as percentage. Do not confuse it. Even 96, 95 percentile is not a good percentile in JEE Mains, because you do not get good branches or good NITs at 95, 96 percentile. Only about 99 percentile, you start getting good things. Close to 99 percentile is around 10 to 12,000 rank. That is where you might expect something good to happen. But percentages, please don't confuse it with percentiles. That's the main mindset problem. So don't think if I've qualified, I have achieved everything. So the main thing is you have to target 99 percentile, 0.99. Why should you target 99.99, basically almost 100 percentile? Reason is very simple. Everybody will be targeting maybe 90 or even 99. If you target that, if you target 92, 95, 93, 99, if you do some mistake, you will fall down immediately to 97 percentile. If you do a mistake while targeting 90, 90 though is useless percentile, because you don't even clear the cutoff. You will go down to 85 percentile. If you target 95, you will go down to 93 percentile. But when you target 99.9, even if something goes wrong, maybe you get 99.9 or 99.5 or worst case 99. You will not fall below that because you have prepared up till that mark. So if your preparation is only till 90, you cannot expect, things to happen in your favor on that day. If your preparation is almost 100 percentile, then you can be sure even if something goes wrong, I will be getting sure shot 99 or 99.5 percentile. So that is a mindset, attitude set which you need to do right away, right now. Agree? Make sure you're writing this on your wall. Make sure you're writing JEE 99.99 percentile on the wall or the door where you are visiting very often, so that anytime you try to deviate, this reminds you of studying. Now, month by month plan. Very simple. I have divided all the 11th and 12th chapters, so you complete all the things. Even if you have backlogs, you can follow this particular plan. If you don't have backlogs, then it will be even easier for you. So in June, start off with 6 chapters of 12th and 11th 2 chapters. That's what I would recommend in the first month. Okay, if you're watching this video later on, then you will already develop a backlog, understand that. In month 2, you will have to do 8 chapters of 12th, 11th, 4 chapters. Month 3, which is around August, 8 chapters and 4 chapters of 12th and 11th each. September also follow the same plan in month 4. In month 5, do the remaining part. I think few chapters only will be remaining of 12th. And 11th, whichever chapters are left out, do those remaining chapters. Now, let's say, for example, you are studying electrostatics, example in physics. Try to do 11th standard gravitation chapter. If you are doing, let's say in month 3, electromagnetism, try to do Newton's laws, vectors and all of that. Newton's law, friction, work, power, energy, etc. That will be very, very helpful. So try to do related chapters of 12th and 11th together. It will be easier to work. When you are studying electromagnetic waves or maybe AC, try to do sound and oscillations on SHM of 11th standard. So when you study related chapters, you complete the syllabus very quick. So as per this plan, you will be completing everything by October mid or something, and the remaining chapters, whatever is left, you will be done with it, and you will be starting off with 11th revision towards October end. In the month of November, which is the 6th month, you will be completing the 11th revision. You will be starting with the 12th revision towards the end, and you will start giving part tests because you have done 11th revision. So maybe complete mechanics part test, or complete, algebra mock test part test, or complete physical chemistry part test, or complete organic chemistry first part mock test. You can start giving those part mock tests over here in the month of November, and a lot of examination forms start coming up in the month of November. So you will have to keep your mind alert, and you will have to stay subscribed on the channel. So whenever notification comes, we will be telling you all the exams which you need to register for. In December, complete your 12th revision in the first few days or weeks. Then you will also be occupied very heavily in the pre-boards, and that is the reason why I'm telling you complete the revision. And meanwhile, you will be giving full syllabus tests now. So earlier you were in the part test, You will go in the full test. This is very important towards the end, maybe after 15 December or 20th December. And once you start giving full test, you will understand what are your weaknesses, what are your strengths, and you can work on those chapters. And that's when you complete your revision of the next round in the month of January, that is month 8. You will give all India level mock tests, so you know where you stand. You will also be having practical exams. You need to keep in mind, you will not get time to study over here. Your studies basically ends in October. This is after that, it is complete revision. If you get 99.9 percentile or 99 percentile also, understand after this, you won't even be giving the April attempt. You will chumma give it for time pass maybe. But other than that, you will just be preparing for JEE Advanced for 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 months complete preparation of JEE Advanced, which is very, very helpful. And it can boost up your rank in JEE Advanced like anything. You will get your dream IIT. So that is the reason why you need to clear it in the first go. If you don't clear it, then you will have to again work, rework, re-revise over here till April, and you will barely get a month where a lot of examinations are being conducted. Okay, I hope the timeline is clear. Now, every time, every month you clear certain chapters, you need to celebrate it, you need to reward yourself. Okay, today I completed all the chapters of this month, all 11th backlogs, whatever were supposed to be done, I have done. So celebrate it. Maybe you can watch a simple motivational movie, or maybe you can reward yourself. Okay, I have completed this, so today I'm going to relax and play a game, or today I'm going to play football, or today I'm going to probably hang out with my friends for 1-2 hours. So you can do that by rewarding yourself, which does not distract you too much. Okay, it should not become like an addiction. Okay, now I am doing that thing, I am completely addicted to it. So non-addictive things, you can reward yourself so that you feel good and you stay motivated for the next milestone. That is very important. Now the 4-point approach. Okay, now understand this. What is this? First, you have to analyze the complete syllabus. You have to match these chapters this month, these chapters this month. I gave you the timeline. Accordingly, break up the chapters month-wise, set deadlines and create a schedule. Okay, these chapters of 11th, these chapters of 12th, I need to study it together. I need to complete these things by this month, and follow it rigorously. If you're not able to complete it, put in extra hours and try to complete it within that month. Don't keep everything to the month end. Make monthly schedule of the chapters to be completed. To complete any chapters, you have multiple options. If you're in an offline batch, hopefully they are completing it properly. If not, watch YouTube lectures. If not, you are probably a part of our online batches. Then you can complete the syllabus properly. You can even watch the recordings, okay, as per your need on this channel. All the chapters are there of the previous years which we have done over here for absolutely free of cost. You can watch it. Okay, you can make quick notes. Making very long notes, detailed notes is not so important. Making quick notes is very important. And yes, please be a part of some or the other test series like bi-weekly topic tests. Okay, I've completed 3 chapters. On those chapters a test. Okay, I've completed now 12 chapters. So I will have a phase test or a part test. Okay, I've completed the entire set of chapters, a full syllabus test. So these are the 4 steps which you need to follow for completing the syllabus on time. Now, when you go down to a much more minute detailed level where you complete one chapter after the other, there are 3 steps to complete a chapter. First is, you should always understand the concepts. Read the theory, watch the lectures or attend the class. Okay, make simple notes, rewatch any part which you have not understood, take multiple references, make everything that you can do for completing the theory part to understand it via examples, by relating it to live examples. Then start with practice, problem practice, solved examples, simple questions, then average questions, as many variety that you can solve. Just because you are comfortable in a part does not mean you just solving those questions. It happens in coding sections. Some students are only comfortable with parabola, so they only solve parabola questions. They forget other things like ellipse and hyperbola. That is wrong. Never do that. Also, you have to analyze your weaknesses when you give these part tests, which I was telling you. See, for example, you have done very badly very badly in, let's say, ellipse and hyperbola, you need to revisit. You might have to watch a one shot and complete that chapter. Sometimes a particular type of problems you're always afraid of and you see the solutions. That is wrong. Never see the solutions. Always take hints or look at the solved examples, see how they are doing it, and accordingly rework on that weakness. That is very, very important. When you want to complete a chapter and you want to feel confident about it, this is the checklist which I tell my students. Guys, your NCERT or your reference theory book should be complete. Okay, any chapter. Let's say you are studying coordination compounds, NCERT is done. And if you are reading class notes, that notes should be read thoroughly, line by line, without missing one step also. Solved examples, solve 20 to 50 according to the length of the chapter. Problems, non-PYQs, basically in the exercises, your book assignments, DPP, 40 to 150. If a chapter is big, 150. If a chapter is small, 40. PYQs, you have so many PYQs because of multiple shifts now, 40 to 150 PYQs, and short notes, not very detailed notes, very quick notes because you don't have too much of time. Hence, short notes. If you have done this, your chapter is complete. If you have done this, your chapter is complete. And when completing the chapter, you might do these questions in parts, meaning 10 questions now, 20 questions later, more 30 questions later. Perfectly okay, no harm. Also, whatever questions you solve, mark it. Maybe some question was important, star mark it. Maybe you are not able to do something, cross mark it. Give your own symbols so that when you revisit, revise, you know which questions you should be focusing on or which are important. A lot of people miss this point. At least solve 2 to 4 questions of every model. For example, maximum height and range. Okay, fine. I'll be solving at least 2-3 questions. Okay, inclined plane projection. I'll be solving at least 2-3 questions. Every model you have to solve at least 2 to 4 questions, so you will get that confidence. Just don't solve one. Okay, find more questions either through your books or online material. Now, what should your schedule look like? This is the best timetable which I could think of, where you get 5.5 hours to 5 hours of self-study, which I put in green, and 3.5 hours to 3 hours of coaching. So look at this. You wake up at 6 and sleep at 11:30. You do your first practice session in the morning till 8 o'clock before going to the school. You go to the school, but even inside the school, you study NCERT, do the back exercises so that you're still in touch with the subject, and you do not carry homework to the home. In fact, you finish it off in the break or in the free periods. So do not carry any schoolwork back into the home. You take a break, refresh, and come to the next session where you are reading theory, solving PYQs or solved examples. After that, you attend the class, whichever it is, either online, offline. If you're attending the ROAR series on YouTube, very good. It's free of cost on this channel. Very good. And after that, you take the dinner, all right? And then you again sit for the third session where you do your DPPs, assignment, coaching modules, theory, notes, whatever. And this is the most important part. Whatever you did in the whole day, wind it down, meaning revise. Okay, today I did this. Okay, fine, this is done. Okay, let me just see the pages. Okay, quickly browse through the theory before sleeping and take a good 7 hours to 6 hours of sleep. That is what your timetable is going to look like. Okay, it's one of the best timetables that you can think of when you have school. If you have a dummy school, then you get even more hours, utilize it for more practice, for even detailed theory, etc. Okay, next is, please take tests and build the confidence when you give these tests by these 3 steps. First, develop the exam temperament, because giving the test at home is different, giving the test in the exam is different, because your mindset is different. You are very nervous, you might forget things. So slowly build that temperament. How will you react if this happens? How will you do if these things you do not get in the exam? Build that mood. Feel as if you are in the exam hall. Also, you need to work on your accuracy and speed, which matters the most in JEE-like exams. If you are slow, you will not be able to complete. Forget complete, you will also make mistakes towards the end because you are tensed of missing out on so many questions. So you should be very quick with calculations, very quick with identifying questions, very quick with even leaving the question, and also analyzing which model it falls under, and immediately start with the solution. This happens with lot of practice. There is no other thing in this. Also, you need to stay motivated, because in the test, your marks will go up, you will become very overconfident. Next test, it will go down, you will lose all hopes, you will not study, and then you will pile up backlogs. So maintain consistency. Marks keep going up and down. You need to accept that and slowly build up those mock test marks towards your goal of 250 plus, 270 plus, 280 plus marks. You have to target those marks, or else it will be difficult for 99.99 percentile. You have to go much above 250 marks. Keep that in mind. For the books perspective, obviously NCERT is good. Your MCQ practice you can do from any book. Let's say, for example, you can use DC Pandey or Cengage, up to you. All right. Then previous year questions, plenty of them are there. Please practice them. It's a very good collection, and use a book which summarizes the notes, has some solved examples and all of that. One such book which qualifies for all these things is your basically Tattva book. So let me show you 1 second over here. Yes, the Tattva book link is there in the description box of this particular video itself. You can check it out. The best books for JEE preparation. Just click on this link and it will open up the Tattva book of 22 books, right? For 4,222, black and white edition. Colored edition is for 4,999. It has solved examples, previous year questions, answers, notes, summary, video solutions, video topics being covered, everything. By scanning the QR code also, you will get those solutions. Okay, so all these things are there over here in this Tattva module. Link is there in the description box. And the most important thing is the mindset that we are going to do it. We will do it. In fact, we are going to achieve our dream goal of 99.9 percentile. So if you feel that we will do it no matter what, put it up in the comments. I want to see that, because this is the ultimate strategy for the next couple of months, which you will be following religiously. Don't give up no matter what. No matter what, please don't give up. Okay. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed, make sure you like and also stay subscribed on the channel for the ROAR series, which is a free YouTube series for JEE aspirants who are going to give the examination. Thank you so much. Captain Shreyas signing off. Hasta la vista.